I bought Adopt Me's McDonald's Happy Meal. McDonald's recently partnered with Adopt Me, which is kind of crazy, to go and release a bunch of different toys in specific countries. This is on the official McDonald's website. As you can see, there's a variety of different toys that you can go and get. Now, Adopt Me was known to go and release a previous McDonald's Happy Meal back in 2023. 2 years ago, they released a different Happy Meal to the one that just released this year. The one that released in 2023 looks similar to this. The actual packaging of the Happy Meal was shaped like the Adopt Me nursery. It was really cool. There's multiple variants, a pink or a blue version. And it also had like this pop-out cardboard unicorn. You could like cut this out and then slot it together to have your own 3D figure. There are so many variants in the 2023 version, but the one today that I purchased was actually the 2025 one, which is pretty difficult to get your hands on, especially when you live in the UK. Oh, and there was also a red version. I think that's my favorite. So back in 2023, some countries had card games. There's different laws about McDonald's using plastic in certain countries and not. For example, in the UK, they'd never go and produce a plastic toy anymore because it just ends up in landfill. So for example, the Australian version of 2023 Adopt Me McDonald's was actually a card game that came in a metallic tin. So it came in these little boxes like this, and then it turned out to be a little card game. Compared to another example from 2023 where in Egypt, you got a plastic figure. Because as I mentioned, different countries have different rules on what toys they can go and produce, and in Egypt they had plastic figures instead of a card game. They received these little figures, and these figures are kind of basic. It doesn't really look like the Adopt Me pet, let's be honest, which is why this year Adopt Me got a massive upgrade. So this is the advertising for it. It says now in Happy Meal, and then we can see all of these cool Adopt Me things. It says Adopt Me, all rights reserved. We got a flying turtle, we got a dog, and we got a giraffe. Now if we scroll down, we can see what some of these figures actually look like. There's multiple versions, including flying dog, frost dragon, or they're all flying elephant, flying cat, flying hamster, flying giraffe, flying kitsune, flying hedgehog. There's so many versions, including a flying winged horse, flying turtle, flying dog. Okay, you get the idea. I think I've now showed you all of the variants. It says McDonald's and Adopt Me, one of the most popular games on Roblox. So explorers can create their own unique Adopt Me pet, decorate it with different wings and stickers, and embark on an adventure. So you can go and get like the wings of the hamster and swap it with the wings of the giraffe, for example. It does say only in McDonald's, and this one says it's only in Bulgaria. So it's only available in specific countries, because as we mentioned, certain countries only have certain toys. So these ones actually came from Korea. Right now, you can go and get the Happy Meals in Korea, Bulgaria, and Turkey. To my knowledge, those are the current only locations where Adopt Me has a Happy Meal. But you can let me know in the comment section if you know of any further information where you can go and buy these. So since I live in the UK, I had to go and import one of these, which was surprisingly more expensive than you'd think. I mean, it actually ended up costing more than the actual Happy Meal itself. I think a Happy Meal in the UK cost like £4, and we ended up spending £20 to go and receive one of these little figures. I could have bought like 4 or 5 Happy Meals and gotten the toys if I lived in these countries. But I had to pay some random reseller online who goes and resells them, which is great, because as you can see, this says $12, but then the shipping internationally, like from Korea, is like another $10. So we spent $20 on an item that would normally cost you $1, because in the UK you can actually just buy Happy Meal toys for £1. Like, say you don't want to buy the Happy Meal, you can just straight up buy the toy for £1. I used to do that when they sold Pokemon cards. But as you can see, you get like a cool little trading card and stuff. But it's time to go and unbox this thing. I did make a few offers to other people who were going and selling specific ones. But you know what? I decided I like mysteries, so I bought a mystery one instead of going and buying a specific version, which is how I ended up here. And when this thing arrived in the post, honestly, it smells like McDonald's. You can tell that this thing has come from like a greasy meal. Like, it's literally smelled of burgers. So it says scan to fly on the side. I am so curious what that means. So I'm going to go and scan this right now. Like, what does that even mean? I don't know. I'm gonna scan it. I guess it's gonna take me to Adopt Me. I really don't know. So when I scan it, it says, hey, take a look at what's new. There's a new game to play, but the game is not available in your country. Take a look at what's new now. So because I'm trying to play this in the UK and it's not available in the UK because it's not one of the countries that makes it, they don't allow you to play the game, which I think is a bit mean, especially since I spent like $20 to get a toy and I can't even use all of the features. Like, why have they region locked it? I don't know. On the back, we have so much writing that honestly, I have no idea what all of this says. I guess it's a bunch of different languages saying don't eat the toy if you're under 3 years old because they're small parts and they don't want you to choke. So we got a little smile on the top and you go and pop this box open. So this is the toy that came with every single Happy Meal in certain countries. And can you guess which figure I got? Actually, I'm going to show you the wings first. So the person I bought this from was kind enough to go and put the stickers on themselves. Probably because it was a child or something and they didn't plan on going and reselling it until they saw that they could make 20 bucks and they could just go and buy even more McDonald's. Actually, this is like an infinite money glitch. Buy a Happy Meal for $4 and then sell the toy for $20. You make $16 profit. Bro, whoever's out there doing that is a genius. So we got 2 pink wings. I must say, they did perfectly put the stickers on them. Like, this little yellow sticker and this little white to pink sticker perfectly matched up. Now, can you guys remember what the pink stickers were? Because I'm going to go and show you in a second. But it does actually come with a little card. I thought this card was going to be like the size of a Pokemon card, to be honest. But this is the card. It has a little fly potion on it. It is the Adopt Me cat. And that is what I ended up going and getting, if you couldn't tell already. And then on the back, it says scan to play with what I assume is the exact same QR code featured on the side of the box. I'm going to go and test this out again right now. And while I do that, make sure you guys like this video and subscribe, because we're definitely going to end up losing money buying this thing if you guys don't go and like the video. It does say take a look at what's new, the exact same error, so I can't go and do it. So now, I have a cat. It looks a bit weird. It looks like a USB slot, okay? It looks like you meant to put something in it, because you do. You know those wings that we got earlier? Well, you go and get them and clip them in. I think that's correct, just like this. It's a big wing, let's be honest, but I think that's how it looks in Adopt Me. We're gonna get the other wing and also insert it. And ta-da, I now have the most expensive Adopt Me Roblox Happy Meal toy. Was this thing worth $20? No. There's a reason they give you this for free when you buy a Happy Meal. But wait till you see the good part, okay? On the back, there's actually a button, okay? If we push the button, it flies. Are you guys ready? Oh yeah, we got flying Adopt Me cat. Let's go. Let's go. Look at that. So, hey, you know what? If I actually quite like it. It flies. And that's it. That's all it does. I believe you also put the stickers on the cat's ears. That came pre-done for me. I assume it came with like a little sticker sheet, but it looks like they've gone and used all of the stickers. As for the rest of it, yeah, that's it. That is literally the toy. It flies, and that's what you get. So this is what you get if you buy an Adopt Me Happy Meals toy in one of these countries. I assume it will end up going into further countries. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes into America, but I don't know if Adopt Me has a big enough budget to go and do that. Honestly, I feel like Adopt Me might not even know that they have this. Like, not many Roblox games get Happy Meal toys, so kind of crazy to see Adopt Me getting a second Happy Meal toy. And yeah, that's the feature. No electronics needed, kind of just like a push and release feature. It's cool. Would I spend $20 on it again? Definitely not. But let me know what you guys think about the Adopt Me Happy Meal. I think if I received this as a toy when buying a Happy Meal, I'd be happy. I just wouldn't advise you go and buy it from some random reseller for like way much. I'd say this is worth like $5 max. Please don't go out of your way to go and buy this. But hey, if you do go and planning on going out the way to buy an item, head to madebycookie.com, my official merchandise website, where you can go and purchase some exclusive items to go and arrive before Christmas. I have a bunch of different accessories, clothing, and even hats to go and stay warm for winter. Go and check it out on madebykookie.com. If you enjoyed this video, press the button on the right hand side of the screen to go and check out another video that YouTube thinks you are gonna go and like to watch next. To check out the merchandise, press the button right here. It should take you to the website. And want to check out my real life channel? There's a button in the bottom left to go and check that out as well. And I'll see you there.